How's it going, guys? My name is Chris and welcome to today's vlog. Sorry if I look or seem tired. I had 2 soccer games today and I have 2 more coming tomorrow. It's part of a tournament that I'm in, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that these videos are entertaining for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. Today I thought I'd share with you guys my gaming history. What was the first device I had? How has my gaming history led up to recording videos? Stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the very first gaming device that I have ever had was a Game Boy Advance, and I got that when I was maybe like 3, I think. I don't know, it was a long time ago. I don't remember when it came out, but I think I got it around when it came out. I don't know, it was a long time ago. And at first, I remember being so frustrated with it because I had absolutely no patience for it and I had absolutely no idea how to use it. And I think I actually still have it, and I have some games for it too. But I mean, I remember having to just put the cartridges in, and it ran on AA batteries. And I mean, now when I use it, I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's old or I've gotten used to like the backlit LCD screens that everything uses now, but it seems really, really dark. And I just laugh now because I mean, that was the cutting edge of handheld gaming at that point. And I just think that that's really funny. I don't really remember the kinds of games that I played on it, though. I think I had some sort of motorcycle racing game. After the Game Boy Advance, I stuck with the Nintendo line and went ahead and got the Nintendo DS when that came out. I think I got that for Christmas. That was so cool because that was the first thing you could like touch, you know, and it had the 2 screens and it flipped, and oh my god, it flipped! That was the fascination with the Game Boy SP, I think, those of you that remember that, but I didn't get one of those. I had my Advance for a while. But once I had the Nintendo DS, I think the first game that I got for it was Nintendogs, and that was kind of fun. There was a bug in it where you could never teach your dog its name, and that was really annoying. But once I got past that, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that. Probably one of the biggest things that I played on it the most was Pokemon. I think that was around the time of Diamond and Pearl. I was really, really avid. I was like very obsessed with Pokemon for a long time, and that went into the era of the DS Lite, which was the next one that I got. But yeah, Pokemon. I also played. I had Mario Kart. I had Super Mario. All the classic games that were out for that at the time. I had pretty much. And same thing with the DS Lite. I played a lot of the same games on that. I don't really know why I got a DS Lite, but it looked cool, so whatever. After that, I moved on to an Xbox 360. I started getting more into console gaming. I still had the DS, but I didn't use it as much. I was having a lot more fun with playing on my Xbox. The first game I had for Xbox 360 was, I'm pretty sure it was Blazing Angels 2. If you don't know what it is, it's basically like a World War II game where you pretty much get to be a fighter pilot or just you to fly all sorts of different planes, fighters, bombers, you name it, and they pretty much let you fly it. Torpedo bombers. It was a lot of fun, and I still, from time to time, up until recently, I actually would go back and play that game because it was that enjoyable for me. Eventually, though, my friends talked me into shooters, and I ended up getting I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty, just shooter in general game that I got for Xbox 360, and that's really what got me into shooters. Because for a while I didn't really have Xbox Live, that wasn't really a super popular thing. That slowly became a bigger thing, and I ended up getting Xbox Live and I started playing online, and although I sucked at Call of Duty, I loved the idea of being able to play online with other people and enjoying a game like that, especially a shooter like that with other people, and I had a lot of fun with that, and that led me into getting Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and it led me up to the position I am in gaming today. Also, another big franchise that I really enjoyed on Xbox 360 was the Assassin's Creed series. I have played all those games up until the most recent one. I have yet to purchase Black Flag. I'm definitely going to be getting it, and there'll definitely be some videos up for that soon for you guys, as soon as I get it. During my time with the Xbox 360, I also had the Wii for a few years, and I enjoyed that. There were some fun games. I don't remember a whole lot of what I played, but I ended up kind of outgrowing it quickly. I mean, especially when I was playing other games like Call of Duty and stuff, things on the Wii just they weren't really able to compare to it. It was kind of more of a kind of different side of gaming that I was starting to grow out of, really. I was getting into the more Call of Duty style games, and the things that you could get on Wii. I mean, they had stuff like Mario Party 8 and all that kind of stuff, if you remember that at all. I mean, those were fun games, don't get me wrong. I mean, one of my favorites was probably Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I had a lot of fun with that game. But I outgrew that kind of stuff pretty quickly. I mean, not that I wouldn't have fun with that anymore. I'd still enjoy that game. But I found myself kind of drifting over to shooters more and more, and games like that, and open world games like Assassin's Creed. And a lot of that wasn't really available on the Wii as much. And eventually that kind of got me into starting to experiment with games on the computer. And at the time I had a MacBook Pro 13-inch, and I actually played quite a bit of World of Warcraft on that. That was really my favorite game at the time. I ended up getting into that a lot, and I got really, really, really into that game. And that ended up not being so good for me. If you know anything about how World of Warcraft works and have gotten sucked into that yourself, you might know what I'm talking about. It just becomes I have to get on, almost like an addiction, really. And I had to separate myself from that. I couldn't be a part of that anymore. But I still loved PC gaming, and I've just had to keep myself away from games like all the MMOs, really, because I get too into it, and that wasn't really good for me at all, and everybody else who does that. If you play World of Warcraft until 6 in the morning every day, don't do it. After my era of World of Warcraft, I kind of went back to Xbox for a little bit. That's when I got Battlefield 3. I started meeting some friends, and I had a good time with that game. That was really fun 2 years since that was out. And nearing the end of that 2 years, I started kind of thinking again about my laptop and how that was kind of more fun. And I've heard a lot of people talk about how PC gaming was better, and I've heard all these different things. And I talked to some people in the group of friends that I'd play with, and they all had similar ideas, and we ended up deciding to build PCs over last summer. That's led me to where I am now. I have my custom-built PC that I did last summer, and I'm really, really excited that I have it, and I'm really thankful that I was able to do it. And it's brought me a lot of happiness, and it's been a lot of fun being able to play on PC now, because I can really see what everyone was talking about with better graphics and faster frame rates and all these different things, plus the key genres that I like to play, which would be the FPS and the open world sandbox style games. There's a ton of them on PC, whereas even Xbox is limited with what it can do. And we all just decided to build PCs instead of go with the next gen consoles, because I use this for school, I use it for games, I use it for everything, and now I'm using it for recording, and it's great. I can do whatever I want to do on it. I have the processing power to play a crazy game and then go render it for you guys to watch. I can do anything on it, and it's a really great thing to have. It's a great tool and a great toy. I mean, it's a lot of fun having a custom PC. But anyways, that led me to PC. I was able to play all the games that I enjoyed playing. I went ahead and pre-ordered Battlefield 4 a couple months ago, and now I have that. I have games. Hopefully I'm going to be kind of getting more into Minecraft soon, and because of the raw computing power that I have now, I can run a lot more mods and things that I wouldn't have even ever been able to run on my laptop, and I'm pretty excited for that. There you go, guys. Now you know some of my gaming history. You know how I started from a Game Boy Advance to playing on a custom PC, playing the games that I love, and I hope you guys found that as interesting as I did when I was going through all these facts in my head. I thought it was really interesting to see my progression from an old handheld device run on batteries to building my own computer all in the span of a few years. It really blew my mind when I went back and looked at it. So that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Chris, and I'll see you guys later.